as a country. Na bebree na Kwame no ne yes some amazing stuff. One of them Etimenimo studio. Professor Nana Anokye, full professor at Brunel University London, or a director of the Division of Global Public Health within the College of Medicine, Health and Life Sciences. He's also the chair of the Brunel Global Health Academy. Nana was appointed as an associate professor at 39 and a full professor at 42 years, making him one of the youngest in the field. He is an international expert in the economics of global public health, also a certified international leadership and management coach and a mentor. Nana is an advisor to several international organizations, including the Commonwealth, African Research Excellence Fund, and UK Active. He currently leads a team of researchers for an international consortium funded by the European Union. He advises policymakers and civil services in 13 EU countries on how to deal with crisis management. The National Institute for Health and Clinical Excellence, NICE, has used his work to formulate 4 UK health guidelines. His work also informed the 2016 position statement by the Canadian Academy of Sport and Exercise. His economic model has been adopted by researchers in Europe, Africa, and South America. He was recently approached by Apple in the US of A, who intends to develop an algorithm based on works he's done with colleagues in Africa. Nana is the founding chair of the International Society of Physical Activity and Health, Low and Middle Income Countries Research Council, and the founder of the African Health Economist in the Diaspora, AHED, African Health Economist in the Diaspora Mentoring Scheme. He is an old student of Prempeh College and Kwame Anokye University of Science and Technology. He has published over 100 papers in high-impact journals, including the BMJ, JAMA, and Lancet, into high-impact journals, including BMJ, JAMA, and Lancet. His grantsmanship has generated close to $15 million. Nana is passionate about supporting institutions and individuals to unlock their potentials. Into Muamutien across the world. Let's welcome Nana Anokye, Professor. Prof, Akwabet saying.
Bacha onso
Adumia. Na bibi ekoyi.
Yeah, the nyamiasi. You think comedian. We can't complain.
Wow. Yama wat na se ache facha yen. Ejuma no sa na ya na ete. But na bebre na etie o prof na they would think say twi kura wontimi nkan.
Meti bube nyina.
Oti bube oh. Yeah. Wow. Mahu say uwie KNUST. Year ben no.
I think that was 2000.
Oh, the year 2000, and we came UST. Meaning, say, we Prempeh by.
We Prempeh 97.
Oh, 97.
Yeah, 96, 97.
96, 97. Yeah. Wow. But it's interesting. I mean, at age 39, now you're associate professor in a UK university. How did that happen? We are there now to me because 39 in Ghana, minim da say, Obia be a professor at that age in Ghana. And I would want to believe, say, across Europe and maybe in Africa, no, you would have been one of the youngest to attain that height.
First and foremost, Obi, it's God's doing, it's by grace. I think that shows like me be as a Ghana education because I had my international school straight to secondary to the uni here in Ghana. Ghana net team. Yeah. Endurance, I won't hear in research or in academia. I got it from here. Yeah. And see, I always say this, what I would say is, aside God, understanding, having a focus. And then also saying, we are although you may have a focus, sometimes it pays to be flexible. Yeah. Because wow. So I quite remember after UST, maybe I became a teaching assistant. Okay. And then one day I was taking a walk at our campus. Now I met this guy, Rick Hughes, who Now works with multimedia.
Oh, okay.
No, I can't share. Mr. Multimedia is looking for somebody to do sports presentation.
Ah.
So I think that was in the time of Christopher Columbus.
Oh,
so blessed memory.
Love FM.
Love FM.
Okay.
So I worked with Love. So I got there, had an interview, and then me after which I went to Fox FM.
Oh, okay.
Na me ne Kwame Dinkra, Joe Lacan sometime more. Na me Jack Germany choir masters.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
and from Love to Fox, not sports now.
Sports now, but I think me call Fox no me talk show.
Talk show.
Okay. But then I think it was mainly sports.
Oh, okay.
Nah, major call Germany. I think Germany I was in radio.
Oh, okay.
And then I've done bits about fashion as well. So my BB akakra. But always I had a focus that this is what I want to be. And with Empire Born, it hasn't been easy. But I mean,
the Masters
was in Germany.
Like which program?
Yes. So that's an interesting point, actually. To be very honest, I'm a health economist, but man, you know what that's a health economist. If I said I'll be telling a lie. I did economics and sociology at UST.
Okay.
Now masters, I think my first master's course was something to do with heritage studies. So it's like Akito type.
Oh, okay.
Now, first semester in the course in Germany, and I realized that this is not what I want. So I quickly changed. Now I call it environmental resource management, but I focus on the economics aspect of that.
Okay.
Until me, I started PhD in Germany.
Oh, what your PhD in Germany?
Mr. T. Okay. And I think about 6 months, maybe Ghana one trip, and I was like, really, is this what I want to do? I felt like that's not the area. I wanted something a niche area, So then I did some such. I remember I closed myself up in about 3 weeks for Germany, just looking for calls to be a free said
Okay.
I have one so because for me it's always been about doing something that will be impactful. And yes, now I came across health economics.
Oh.
And I made a scholarship.
That was the first time I know health economics.
So I applied for that PhD studentship from Brunel, got interviewed. And the banana and same baby. I quite remember before they even gave me the scholarship. You are passing interview. Then the question is, okay, fine. Your masters we know say no union in him. First degree. Now I'm seeing KNUST. Then the next question is KNUST ranking is saying. Will be not problem about. So I remember I told them what I could tell them is I want to Kofi Annan postcode.
Oh, okay.
So if that's something, it's up to them.
Yeah.
Nah, at the moment I'm starting.
The name Kofi Annan was a known name at the time. You almost in the school or call there's something in that school. Yeah. Wow. And that's just a main PhD on health economics. So we're Brunel University.
Brunel, yeah.
And you had to cut short Germany there.
Yeah.
Germany, no uni, bang.
Not Germany, was Brunel University.
Oh, okay.
Berlin.
Oh, okay.
Berlin Cottbus, yeah.
Okay. In meaning, moving from Germany to London, you've been in Brunel all this while.
Yes. So maybe I'm a PhD. When I handed in my thesis, the very next day I started here as a research fellow.
Oh, okay.
Yes, because my work was around, my PhD identifies when it comes to lifestyle behavior. Then not the whole of Europe, not country being collected data on the impact of price. Or price. So for example, if we decide to go to the gym, the health professional could come here and say, oh, be quiet exercise now, but what they don't know is there are constraints. Your decision to go to the gym is subject to multiple budget constraints. And that include money, time, and I also added another constraint called effort. Sometimes what during one sort of exercise, I walk pussy office, me call me brayo, and I'm in person. So at the end of it, and the PhD in Yamiadom, it won, and it was the best PhD that time at Brunel.
Oh.
So the UK government
research, Wow.
So the UK government said, "Send twice a year." So that was what led to my research fellowship. And I'm a year or hard, and the rest are history.
Oh, okay. And you name call for PhDs. Have you done two and now the other one?
Not
one. Yeah. Okay. But ever since you've done research into many years.
So I started as a research fellow, became a senior research fellow. Then Unsa Academia, there are two routes. You can either go through the research route, or be research fellow, senior research fellow. Then you go on to become a professor, professorial research fellow. And now so we call lecturer. Then you become a senior lecturer, associate professor, then full professor.
Okay.
So we started from research now, and now me do senior research fellow instead of going to professorial research fellow now. Me the bar. So me buy me chikra kakra. Me the bar senior lecturer.
Senior lecturer. Okay.
Now me move to associate prof and to full prof.
Oh, okay. In we a PhD, that was at what age? No wedding fear saying.
Me a PhD, nothing. Just me at 30 pepe na me.
Just when you are 30. No, we a PhD.
No, PhD, yeah.
But all this while because so fast our route in the with PhD, the Ghana for me when him say you would be a researcher or a lecturer.
Yeah.
In the far mono. Now, what this idea so about be a professor?
It's not true. I can't say I'm a professor. What held me, so to be very honest, maybe a PhD now, then it was like one nest. In fact, I even wanted to work in investment banking. And see, then my professor approached me and said, you can come into so I'm okay, so why not? Let me take it up. So once I remember, I can say, you may have a focus, but an opportunity to be back. You're flexible. And to me, fine. And then I was part of this mentoring course.
Okay.
So program, and I was given one professor to be my mentor. And to her, now, so looking at my age, he would love to mentor me to become a professor at a very young age. So that was the first time I met say like my dream for bar. So say like I could get that.
And so me share 39 years. I will be an associate professor. For in Brunel history, not a happened for at that age to be an associate professor.
And I'm a bit careful because when you research on that,
no, I get
having said that, based on hearsay, I think even among senior management, I think, and I won't say like in the UK to read young age or something, you know, age and it's considered a bit. Yeah, but then many bua, I think Yaminadum are probably the youngest.
The youngest.
Yeah.
Wow. And you rose to be director of the Division of Global Public Health within the College of Medicine, Health and Life Sciences. And also, did you do something to get this?
So what happened was, when I was a senior lecturer, there was a position available, which is course director of Masters in Public Health and Health Promotion. Okay. And then people liked what I'd achieved. Okay. So with this director now, you need to, panel meets, then you go for interviews. Then I said, why not? So yet again, me Ghana some young man and a pair woman. It gives us something. And my when wakushia portals, it shall be bio. And my area say whatever is thrown at you, and counts and make us say after what me call Baplania and Vamamia and Yashi. So be a me. So then I went for that. And I think we are about 20 people.
Oh,
Namina Misa, na Menso Nameye.
Yes, but you still got it.
Yeah, no, Madame. So and I cried my archer. So that was even before I became an
associate professor. Okay, and now a full professor. Now, may share also. You've published over 100 papers in high impact journals. That will take some really hard work.
Yes, it does. It does. So. Wait there, I'm going to go through some basics. So what happens is before you get a paper published now, you write a paper several, so you have a team of other collaborators. Probably over months. Then you submit to a journal.
Okay.
The journal editor. No, I can't say paper no it's CT journal no and
okay.
Many a time journals, top journals, like high impact journals, their rejection rate is well over 70%. So like Humber Richard, because of space and scientific rigor and all that. Until more accept it's okay, you bet me a publisher, then they send it out to peer review.
Okay.
For the peer review, you are looking at about 3 to 4 external experts.
Okay.
Okay. Now then they give you comments. Almost not paper and they will tell you yourself.
Yeah.
Now with the comments, you are likely to go through talking about the top-notch journals. You are likely to go through about 3 rounds of review comments. It be on the part now the economists and sign up final. So you are looking at Toby on average with year past 6 months to get a paper published.
Wow.
Yeah. And a call Having said that, there are pediatric journals out there. Journals be your crowd, more BTS.
Yeah.
But then I think that is something that you per se a chrome her. Yeah, the back a crap. Oh, now your boy ranting and one or more into academia.
Academia, no.
So many a time it's not just about the quantity, but it's about quality. It's about publishing or baby like a baby. Baby or crowd publisher, young kind. So here for another publisher the impact. And none boy will be some boy and yeah. Now because we have very good people out here. With a bit of encouragement and mentoring almost to me.
I would ask you this question. For everything you've achieved, 39 years associate professor, 42 years full professorship, if you were in Ghana, one call a brutary baby, and can bit much even at this age. Do you think?
Obi, no wonder you are Obi. That's a tough one. Wow. I think I'll answer this question this way. I'll first of all ask myself, professors are Ghana, what are you saying?
Yes.
Okay? And let's not forget, many professors in Ghana are associate profs. Yeah. Okay? And based on that, now you're just saying you are bit me yeah.
But maybe who are Ghana and so and KBA and click across academia. The desire to enter academia, no, maybe it was environment and so influenced the decision to go into academia.
And that's a good one. An environment and so boy, a big enabler. There is something I will be me per se, kakra. The way I met here, me go school or Ghana. I wasn't seen as that type. Me were premping, I wasn't seen as that type. Me go school okay.
Now when you book long for be like giddy addition
me as I'm never a bet shock I cry in India, but I wasn't that type. And maybe my looks cry interest. And see, I've many frustrations along the way. I quite remember. I'm not going to name the unit.
Yeah.
Now me started masters kakra Ghana.
Okay.
And one course be na me at that time na me Love FM. And see, lecture no before the you be share. 94.7 morning show bet you. Otie wa na okọ dem ho. Into nim sa oba. So we end of semester exams. Other by an index numbers of course. Other paper na buy na ba kwa ya ade. Ba kwa anya ade. We are two paying class. Into ba na oto dia wa anya ade na ma me. No, I did the idea the other guy is called Dick. Say, Dick, no, started so kasa. I'm free some masters to beat me a business. It turned out say me mumuna. And we are there. Now, why am I saying this? I say your man who's will be unique. Yeah. Not yet the boy. Yeah. And yes, sir will be to me who was Professor Nana Lyons that would okay. I don't think it's not about that. Yes. It's about what is the person bringing to the table. Because me mentor a number of Ghanaians. Obi or wha additional cranya na corner because he's been made to feel say academia is not on kaya home. Yeah. And it's not only in academia, in a jumamu baby. Yen sheni pane the other because obia na yen esa na ye can call for share. Yeah. You know, I always say, Obi what has so your PhD, you're going to do very well. Yeah. Because questions are obusa. And that mind, no, a beboa. Obi because a journalist, I had the academia there, I don't think it's about that. I think young boy, young man called for, yes. And I did a boy say, Hono, Ebi a Boakakra. So, like, people don't really. Almost so particularly skin color, but normally no, I na unya chance kakra. Say young share the open pass. Yeah.
One other thing I many of mine in can was I thought say we've gotten to a level we should let you will fear know impact yen be a woman on the air wherever they find themselves. And I decided to research and your name came up. And I call Brunel website share with profile. And later I mean detailed profile. No? What is it? And then ma se Ghana nini waha. I said blowing up na quiet day, but when you quiet it becomes a bit seamless. As what me films are rising to the top. There.
I was saying academia. What I mean to what I mean to And it says, so there is this paper, I think there have been numerous papers, numerous research done on it, but the most recent one, 2020, by, I think, Sharma.
Okay.
Sharma 20 was published in the Journal of Business Risk Management. And the conclusion was that when it comes to law or developing countries like Ghana, like Oba research, the role of research.
Okay.
Now, Yambusaya Hon say, we come up with lots of policies. How many times now policy beba, yet not see a feasibility study? Okay, Nia say what is policy? Yet your context.
Yes.
Policy nikosu we are. Yeah, they sometime I think it would be lovely. Senka two like political parties are buying.
Yes.
Now Yabusa say impact of this policy and
then-
kasao.
okay.
It should be on research now. A tracer policy are buying the buy and for so saying
Ediaba.
okay.
That's true.
Now because I think say ya doing young course you know into yan territory. But for example, the NHI is in the UK. They will hardly come up with an intervention that it has not been researched and assessed.
Okay.
Into your basa Emma, Omo Academia, no munya
Ejuma.
That's
true.
Emma, number 2, your Juma is so here in Bibrio, Hana impact in So when you go to our libraries, like a month for your master's dissertation, do
gather dust.
Gather dust, young publish into. And you money baby most of the issues no call Lagos is here be lectures and some now debate be no cry and I think I say your mindset na I'm not in any way saying say but you starting say
Baba in the UK is it the case to say more Brunel no for example maybe you are known Brunel is known very much for research into this particular field in the emphasis say the ministry in charge of that field, in the UK, Eba school, how the various research, and ask what is the relationship like?
So this is what happens. So you need like research allowance, you're the lecturer. So this is how it works. I'm not saying say BB yes, will be out on the context, but it just to explain. So if I come out with a research idea, you have a number of research councils. In the research council, I write a proposal, a grant proposal. So idea when I'm a person
okay.
I cost it. Then I present it. When you present to the research counselor, they will give it to the team of externals. No match. And two was already me provide. He says I brought in about $15 million. And I know your sika me match on proposal a menya. And I say sika and yes about me bottom. A sika media research. Into research now no. A sikania dama what they research now. What that means is that you be given time to do that research. Now what's happening ye?
And it was specific area we are
Oshe. Into Oshe we are. Now there is something. And Kamestre say Yadrin Bekoso. A pathway to impact. And this is your research proposal on chair kwanya obe faso. And who findings no ministry be use. Politicians I na ye blame them. But do baby and your from so. What's in a baby? No, what show people now their brainer. Only ya we impo. Anna on your academic cry na more contest be or want here. So how about to start your research now? You have your pathway to impact. So why apply for your ethics? You involve them like stakeholder engagement at the very beginning. Questions are ubusani na normal cry my input to them. At each time be asked along the way. No show so way near coso. Obi, we just say research na bo when you see. They will use it.
They would.
And see, that's how it works there. And they're very competitive. So recently I was teaching some lectures for Brazil about how to be successful in grant. And I told them, say, evidence suggests about only 12% of grant applications
and they are
successful. And two benya rejections be brave. So that means that you need to write about 10 before I'll be
one.
Yeah, and see, more than kaka. So,
Well, I think there was a suggestion, say even in Ghana, rather than paying book and research allowance to lecturers directly, create a research fund. A national research fund, for example. Now lecturers, intro proposal, said you're working. Now, and go through a vetting process, and then money should be released for you to do that.
Oh, we haven't said that now. Okay. Because we're not constrained. Anytime you are changing BB and share. The NTA be a mechanism out there now. omoje research allowance no. In addition, no, Yansan creating research fund and share. Now over time, there could be some kind of substitution effect there.
Okay. Yeah. It makes sense. It makes sense. For you personally, because grantsmanship it may yield $15 million. I mean, it's why more groundbreaking, research. Which of your research okay, we my year ama ABI institution we in the UK afa implement ma year here
Yes, so I think that was quite it started. So there is in the UK there when you meet your GP, like doctor,
general practitioner.
Yeah, so prevention is very key there. Okay, because NHIIO which is probably along the same lines. So your warmer prevention here your memoir at the area so Yarea from a person called for call entire utilizing healthcare service. So in the UK, the Omoyane say, call a GP. Your GP, because obesity and stuff, your big issue out there. Yeah. So your GP back country will say you need to show a DA, check your exercise and all that. Now, sadly, we know my yak for some time.
Yes.
But no more need value for money. Because you can't obi. The health sector needs money. Samson, a finance ministry here, trading here. Yeah. So we need to look at opportunity cost. Until then, the country not the best value for money. Until now, buying the buy say. So there was a research call. So why never look a bit to me and share the cost effectiveness of brief advice intervention. Until editor to na yensu true because na yabo umpire kakra account. Na nyamiadom almost accepting my proposal. Okay. So I think that was, I would say, my very first major breakthrough. And the finding was that brief advice now your threshold be, so we have the nice threshold, which is that for intervention very cost effective as an improvement in quality of life a year worth maximum £30,000.
Wow.
And my research showed say actually, so Obiba Honaman brief advisor, it's at least about less than 20,000. 20,000. And I buy so many
they would implement
that. So I would say it's when you look at the number of people going to GP, you're looking about well over millions. UK, I'm going to GP, they enjoy that intervention. And so I intervention because of this you can the funding I buying at my universities is based on something called research assessment exercise.
Okay.
Your friend ref.
Okay.
So institution be had an impact case study ba. See a year research we say in your final year. Into my institution impact case study is not the coin and I we can and I think that follow the free honors there been number
of other
but because of the first
I think it's quite impressive. I see here say you advise policymakers and civil services in 13 EU countries on how to deal with crisis management. And I don't know how that experience and expertise now want to benefit a country like Ghana. Crisis management in BBI, all forms of crisis, and as a health specific.
I think on this research, you focus on health.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I think what will benefit a bit more minor and say policy evaluation. So when I go to the likes of me advise the presidential prudential, which is northwest province of Brazil. Okay. So I'm not Department of Health. I advise them. Okay. And anytime I go there, they make sure I'm gonna say, don't come out with a policy. We evaluate it. And when I mean when I say evaluation, okay, we are looking at the process evaluation, effectiveness evaluation, and also the economic evaluation. Because and now let's not be so attached to normal say be a be me was sempa. My said a sempa show a year Ekosiisen program I mean be a producer be aba. Sen kayamfa interviews nen ko ye be wi a my mo ya ma test how we affect my listenership. Say anko ya he shouldn't feel worried. Say anko ye you try strategies evaluation about mo hunu say e koso ana enkoso. So that's one thing I would advise. So COVID, one of my students is working on COVID in Ghana. Okay. And then looking at the impact of COVID and what are the determinants of COVID. And we are developing economic model which will show us the economic burden of COVID in Ghana. And so far I hear the qualitative aspect of it, which will come out. Intimate stress are buying and COVID to me about the database. E-database. Na e-database, na research you know, the research na koho. So Obi, if you come into, for example, talk about, let's say free SHS,
yes.
you go there, you search, Oba find material of free SHS on. Into Yabani Edin Komona, and yet you will be adding your opinions. It's about
what the data says.
What the data says. And that's what I would say. Let's my research and kasa.
My
About me a kasa so it's like and it's going to be evidence based. Yeah.
Wow. Professor Nana Anokye and Edin Komo full professor at Brunel University London, a Ghanaian school at Prempeh College and a Kwame Anokye University of Science and Technology, or a director of the Division of Global Public Health within the College of Medicine, Health and Life Sciences at Brunel University. He was associate professor at age 39 and a full professor at age 42. And we thought, say, was here at the best studios, not at least. You're tapping from the wealth of experience and knowledge working in the UK and elsewhere around the world. And so far, it's been fantastic. Quite an impressive CV. So I see Canadian Academy of Sport and Exercise. Your work informed the 2016 position statement. And
that position statement was about the adaptation of exercise referral schemes.
Okay.
So exercise referral scheme like OYRA, then the GP then refers you to say, let's say a leisure, Obacon Leisure Center.
Like gym,
okay. No. So yet again, what should developed countries nimpa seven predators and so most can normal research. In Canada, no evaluation be okay. So they looked at evaluation be I did with University of Sheffield, College from University of Sheffield. And I just exercise referral scheme now cost kakra, but any cost effective, sir. Now a better cost effective. I this year the more yare like obia or what specific disease condition. And see and Canada for an adaptation also use so based on that work. Yeah.
Wow. What Jane Hall does say, Ebia will be relocated to Ghana. And then yes, is that a kaka?
I think, sir, me when I'm relocated, and I'll tell you why. This is quite philosophical.
Okay.
COVID naturally say you don't need to be physically present somewhere before you can contribute. Like Commonwealth, me advise about Commonwealth, but applications are making require me who know physically. So you bet me boy. Say we can do things on Zoom. So I think it's about then I the boy my and then there are many people out there. Ghana near my honestly, you know, I'm proud to be a Ghanaian. And you know, we are then we are then get to your point. Meaning like lost identity. And more funny baby and me, I'm educating my kids in Ghana.
Oh, okay.
They were born there. Yeah, I'm educating them. My bad girl were Wesley girls. Oh, okay. Educating them because Ghana at the power. And to me, I'm passionate. I'm passionate. Say, yamboa my and said, yeah.
No, but that's interesting. I mean, the decision to educate them here because most of us here believe say, proper quality education bar. It should be in the US, in the States, in UK, in Canada, in Australia, and all of that. What informed that decision? No, is it the loss of identity at the end? Say, I didn't know about dreams. Say, okay, me UK. My woman, my UK. But my main form, Ghana. Emeko High School.
May I just let us some. Bibi, I may be an observe.
Who observe it? Okay.
Me observe. Say, Ghana for. You know, my small sample of about 50.
Yeah.
When you look at the lecturers, those who are doing well, normally, school or Ghana.
Oh, Ghanaian lecturers.
Ghanaian lecturers,
okay.
Then there is one MP, I think Diana Abbott.
Okay.
None of back to my SOS.
Tema SOS.
Yeah.
Or a British.
Or a British MP. So then I realized, I think up to a level, yeah, I have a show no maybe the discipline.
Oh, the discipline is here rather than there.
Hey, yeah, what
happened? A liberal.
Yeah,
the system is a bit more liberal.
A honor, seven predators are bound to me mono.
Yeah.
Where's the girls are matching around my daughter? much for no sorry.
Yeah.
And then a boy we are to know because your PhD say there are sometimes I will be wonder.
Yeah.
And now say one for training you might obey then.
Yeah, you can.
Intimidate me free says a wunya efficiency no ha. Na what they count one. Eboa. So if it's a run down soon efficiency never boa. But me my decision. Obi also but Obi let's not forget contest. Obi also a net dear no free say or no or to tell the money in our UK from a year never boa. And also but me the free say me free say never boa.
Odi omoba Ghana. In the anono if the person decides say episode on Ghana basic high school which one will be and I say you prefer say at least basic through high school to be a uni ewa ha na waba ho abe masters.
Yet again person I mean evaluation to say but make us say we call basic because I media omo buy no me for almost 2 back 4 years. Okay. And your my plan is I mean doma before uni then they go back to the uni.
Okay. So, that makes sense. These are some of the experiences I may say ye nyina ye eche but I think ultimately and a lot of Ghanaian youth disillusioned kakra e be nso are despondent they think say the system no promises so much but it's delivering little and the least and then all health imponent na ama making share in the health sector a lot more nurses and doctors are leaving Ghana. I don't know what your advice would be say omo in stay na so mu stay now when your opportunity what would you change about how healthcare is delivered in Ghana?
Obi the room. Obi the room. I like that. It's a deep one.
Yeah.
Number one. My person met a question. I don't think it's a bad thing say Ghana for free.
Okay.
On mine no Yatnas Yajune Hon say free no more free hand and Fasobe free.
Okay.
Because you have Cuban doctors coming to Ghana.
Yeah, that's true.
Country no benefit.
Yeah.
So far as you bit me I no my.
Yeah.
And we are Ghanaian na baby abe drubia particular I can speak for UK. Ye din wo ho. The way I etia na amam for pay yourself.
Okay.
Enti aban ni bit me atna se no wa hwe say we talk about export and import. Then I just intimate export.
Export.
Export. Yeah.
Human resource.
So I think we can do that.
Yeah.
Now it becomes a problem whereby our deficit. So like you hear doctors no, but omoko.
That's where drain no comes in.
I think say ningna kwa koye sikasem. Unim the etia obi ho because I read so many of his secretary and ade. But me moment here kameka sade ebetimi amboa no eye ya mayeni ko say ya health sector no then na ebetimi ama research any academia
aboa
and everything we do we are looking for best value for money and obeboye so area be when we do those analysis you be who say be crowd this time in here pediatricians so then omon kobi ebe ma omo ho ahia when it comes to midwives aye obebre intibeti me export I think once we making those decisions and emwai dey there obi sabin prayer say emwai dey you know I will not sit here and say UK easy somebody tell about 50% taxes no and COVID buy you know you go and I always say electricity bill month be aba so baby I didn't mean to mean dress why dancing and why dancing and masam and tip obin pacho a say yama research no any academy about why the impact on development is well documented then I am and there are some policies and ya buying back commercial are buying na besia ko nyina o maye sankienya e be a national direction be devoid of political party say a hane pese yeko aban bi obebia like the Greenspan committee US your body we wo ho ade be ye bia omo na behwe omo ye non partisan
and that's one thing maybe as a country we have to begin thinking about in a national think tank of a sort you know into policies never because I know say US a similar thing policy never you give it to that national think tank. The argument has been a version of that, no, the NDPC, the National Development Planning Commission.
Okay.
You know, Omona some time ago, we developed a 40-year development plan for our country. In the they are that body. But of course, the argument and so against that, they say people who work on the NDPs now are appointed by the establishment, the government in power, and they are appointing in call for call. So how do they play that independent role, not properly so called? And that's something we should be.
But will be some research here, Juma.
Yeah.
I don't think it's an issue because let's not forget, paper now what show now is going to be reviewed by external and an international journal. Okay. And see, your baby house idea was seeing as a national, body.
Development Planning Commission.
They now see yes, evidence. Saying.
Yeah.
If the evidence clearly shows that this paper has been published in JAMA,
and
it shows say I think I remember debate. I'll be more informed.
It's interesting. Doctor, Professor Nana Anokye na aiding come. Let me deal with some few messages now. We say, hey Obi, a Warwick graduate, and you're asking. I'm not a Warwick graduate, or me call RG Robert Gordon, or say, and you're asking some of the things as if you don't know so much about the UK and Brunel. Good interview. Kwame from Grace in Excess. Kwame, I was in Scotland, Robert Gordon University. In Warwick, the Madame for Kwame Nancy Goe Kremet and the core Warwick. And I think Bernard Avle is also a Warwick graduate. We say, Mr. Anokye has a lot to offer to shape the academic discourse of our mother country. Mother Ghana. He was trying to be diplomatic when you asked him the question whether he could have achieved all these if he had spent those years in Ghana. To me, he could have achieved them, but maybe through hell. Comparatively, schooling in Ghana is like fronting in the Vietnam War. Okroya Boa Breman Benin. Okroba, it's not that bad in Ghana, is it? I don't think they're that bad. We say, Obi, with a Prempeh College student, they are very clever. I think it's the best senior high school in Ghana. My firstborn is also a product of Prempeh College, and they produced President Kufuor as well. The Prempeh is that go-to school.
Evidence-based. During my time, now you're very good.
Okay.
But since it's here.
Not really science and math quiz. I think last year or last 2 years.
Me, I always say this is the eating of Ghana. So, sorry, apologies. Our Prempeh is the best. Sorry.
Anyways, we say, okay, let me see. Hi, Obi, please extend my regards to Professor Anokye. We were met at Prempeh College. Victor Bossier Boateng, or a lawyer at Copenhagen.
Hi, Victor.
There was a mate for Prempeh College, a lawyer in Copenhagen. Wow, that's nice. We say, Obi, this professor is splendid. Unlike some who, okay, that's not fair. He speaks to data and research and not speculations. John Bat Addo, Ohio, in the US of A. Obi Professor Anokye is a solid guy. He has a bright future to redefine Ghana's economic destiny. Ernest Ewo Taifa and on the way Abraying. We say, Obi, Mr. Anokye has proved that he is a great researcher. Fuseni Salifo, Ewo Kaswa Zango, and Odiwe Abba. Farouk in Tema says, Professor, at age 42, where did we pass cry amount for to the world? No size. Farouk in Tema. Obi, talking of Prempeh College, he simply should have said that he went to Prempeh College, which is an offshoot of Infantipim School, where Kofi Annan attended. And that would have been all with a scholarship. Dr. Dakwa, Washington, D.C., and on the way I bring Charlie was started Prempeh and you won the it was a good day, Obi. Brilliant discussions there. Congratulations to Professor Anokye. Anyway, a very special birthday to Abigail Akpalu of Awoshi. May God bless your new age. Nana Ekwiyamwa Boateng Ediwe Abraying. This one says, good day, Obi. Mr. Anokye is too much. Education in Ghana is quite difficult as compared to overseas. Let's make our system flexible a bit. Master Planner Junior is in Kentampo. Any Obi. Prof is solid and a fantastic material. Abele ewunungwa let me see if I can read few ones now. Obi, you have such an intelligent professor in your studio. If I grow, I would like to be like him. Rainbow Ewo Kaswa. Obi, when you have the opportunity to talk with people outside Ghana, you would realize the abundance of human resource God has endowed Ghana with. Our only problem is how to harness these resources. Kwesi Reynolds, Ewo Agona or Dobin, do you agree in the abundance of human resource? Now, challenging how to harness the human resource in Ghana.
I'll not talk about the challenge, but I agree with the abundance because, and I think it's well documented. Ghana for Michelle I don't know what is it about that. Honestly, because and most other countries, but baby, say sometimes if like even interview panel, when your panels no be banu free Ghana, who say like. I'm for obi attention abaso. Okay. I think I have Brazil na nyame de mind. And yes.
Pay ho asem focus.
Pay ho asem but not ye boy adwuma no. I think a boy enti ye nto aso sa. Na ade ba kon so aye try na ye de aboa particular more UK no. Okay. Your confidence no na.
E wo form kakra.
Yemfa be like ye be proud so you Ghanaian.
Okay, a lack of confidence in our Ghanaianness, and now say lack of confidence because Ghana need the pen and wasem into another comb no and baby siana dear, or by UK so be siana or comb siana dear, or by UK so be pejuma when in a juma or you are better on you be any asem. Which of them? Is it lack of confidence in our Ghanaianness? A Ghanaian person will be a crabbe or a Ghanaian, and now say or buy Ebusia free fia waja won ho abenti obepe bibi assign dia be fie dia mo waye ko.
There's a third element and answer onimumpo.
And also
onimumpo confidence. Yeah. Onimu say. Yeah. Onim the aspects of say dey we chesem your confidence. I think said your beboa as a man say your beji I think by your culture and me pacho metia no correct.
No problem.
I think a ho I think by say you bunipa in sometimes be overstretching a kakra. Okay. And I think humility means my echo say you nim de yakuta. You nim de yakuta. Obi say you want me 20 times. I want to be a Ghanaian. Oh. Mimpe baby, I want to be a Ghanaian. Wow. Because a normal ewa hano. Say you near bro for the class is yes. Mom call Cambridge near the other. You call KNUST. Tech Junction and now you could did. And I think Yanjin Tomb. Now, so there is something here. I won't say we don't talk back at elders. But I'm interested in me Musa questions. Okay. So I won't be Biasia. Need you more so busa. Yes, I know mana a beboy.
That's true. That's true. Obi, can you please rearrange your guest? So that we get, so that we get this NPP versus NDC thing once a week. Edwin, Mate, let's see. But our guest is not here. Occasionally, I'm going to pass it through. Obi, I'm also Manchester University scholar, Charles Quatin. Thank you, my brother, and congratulations to you. Sir. Obi, good evening. Prof is solid. Kindly ask him whether... Chairman Wuntumi's name rings a bell. Alfred Kojo Traders, obviously. Chairman Wuntumi's a prempe old boy. Yes.
It rings a bell.
Yeah, it does. Anyways, we say, Obi, just compare the education style outside to that here in Ghana. The Makola entrance exams on my mind. Anyways, regards to Nana Brokwa Asare, incoming MP for Sojaman constituency, Fieron in Mataheko. Obi, I'm also a University of Leeds scholar. Jamaluddin, PA to the sports minister. Jamaluddin, congratulations to you. I recently saw pictures of your graduation from the Leeds University. Where say Obi, what Professor Anokye is saying is really true. Ghanaian education shapes us to be very determined, focused, and strive for the best, especially from senior high school to tertiary level. My alma mater is UCC. However, there should be a bit of flexibility at the master's and doctoral level in Ghana compared to the foreign master's and doctoral levels. With my experience in Hungary at the master's level and now doctoral level here in the University of Bristol in UK, I can see the flexibility aspect throughout the foreign system of which Ghanaians out here can help teach our people back in Ghana. Michael Ampedu Emotion, doctoral researcher, University of Bristol United Kingdom. And okay, we're moving here. We need to encourage a lot more Ghanaians to go out there and study. Now, Omon Sai Emfa Embrame Boa. I say Obi. I'm also a graduate from Suhum. Protozwa, Mate. Suhum Secondary Technical. I hear you. Where's the Obi? Please bring more of such people on the show for us to learn more. The man day form, Keke. Good afternoon to Chairman Peter Mark Meno, William Sangmore. Hi, Obi. It's great listening to Professor Nana Anokye. I like the way he speaks to data as a researcher. I'm learning so much from him. Kudos to you on the show, Angelo. And anyway, about Obi, I'm also a University of Manchester. Okay, Charles Quatin, I've read your message already. This one says, I feel like crying looking at his achievement. Is it by our fault that we found ourselves in Africa? Esuoba ya ata in Kaswa. Nani pe African ne kasa. Oko school or Ghana, I don't think so. I like this prof's flair and how he's dealing with your questions and touching the root cause of some of the problems. Thank you for coming through with your message as well. Lot and lot of messages. Abraham Lincoln, that's Papa for bringing this one in. Prof, yeah, the in common beba na ansana no. One critical thing abwa in healthcare delivery. The National Health Insurance Scheme. And maybe some question because of a background as a health economist. Ibiaka say sustenance a issue. There are already discussions to increase the premium and create other revenue sources to fund the health insurance scheme. Meaning say me question because okay, you would need to research the area and say maybe how the proposals near the ABBA. But off the top of your head, what do you think say can be done to really sustain? Because Abua, it was modeled along the NHS in the UK. What are they doing differently to sustain the NHS?
I think all my evidence now, correct.
Okay.
All my source.
Yeah.
Idea Abua NHS or UK yes every intervention. So there is a committee. So NICE, the National Institute for Clinical Excellence.
Yes.
So what they do is that Arabian intervention be by any drone, and the intervention here includes a drone and other programs.
Okay.
A bar, then they put a call out there. A month for research. So other pharmaceutical companies, no my research, do research here. Marry the cost effectiveness. So the cost and the effectiveness. As you get to Musa, whereas it might not be ethical, a sika na ye de konyare. And the as you who says sika no so yare says na ko your GP or doctor. Obetwa ibuprofen or so betimi ama paracetamol. Then tin obama ba no. It should be evidence based. Enti say ebia na ho ye kan kra bia na ho. But ni ho anke be strempanyfo. No mo kan bia say yenya committee bi. A better say intervention biara the decisions being made based on evidence. Enti sa no because yes sir. Okohu doctor ne be share. There should be an algorithm and an apple for person algorithm at traces all banana mammy ding and a area me just share doctor and the share system the better no in drew never man step by step suffer way man answer and yeah now and to be with a sikana expenditure no like a value and never boy and that's and no one ever so we need bibisa na aboanya sa sikano say a dime cry yeah,
it's true. Yeah. It's true. I know, sir, Dr. Bernardo Koboy, 80. He's the new CEO of the National Health Insurance Authority. Another solid young guy. Also, you know, a research person, also a research, you know, I hope, sir, the necessary reforms, no, the beba hona fe. But are you regularly over down be training cophobia so any other? How are you impacting back in Ghana?
Yeah. But I'll be training.
Okay.
I'm a bar.
Okay.
I think we'll put it out there. Or your organization, your individual.
Yeah.
That's we hear more. Yeah. You know, we can do a needs-based assessment and na show contest. No. Na more the more. It could be anything to do with management. It could be, for example, one buzzword as I say, a buzzword buapa coaching. Mentoring create It's not about show and tell. It's about unlocking the person's potential. Into training in research, contemporary research methods, bibia no yensu betimi aboa kakra resources no wa ha tie nyina kan adwemu ma obi betimi aboa
if you want person contact on what do they do
person contact me I think you can Google me
you get your email and full name
full name Nana Kwame Anokye
okay
UK for na middle name there be almost touching say the name Nana
Anokye no I know Nana Kwame Anokye you just check him up on Google and email they will pop up and then you send him a mail and talk to him now neat be a omra mehwe fe omuntimi emwa he is solid I mean the profile I'm a kind this is just a tip of the iceberg solid through and through into obehwe etimi aboa but Brunel boko there
Nyame adom
somebody says Obi please is he on LinkedIn
me pacho
okay the same name right Nana Kwame Anokye on LinkedIn professor na dey mon tie newsu
me dia na me mpekura o frem me Nana Kwame ani eko
eno ye obi enye is how
obi amfahwe ma
doctor ni body newsu ka
enhia Nana Kwame
eno ayo
it's not about and yes we are professor no na professor no your area kakra bi and now your professor na chese onim bibi
yeah
maybe fear ye di nkoma me professor na enka ho kra enti na obi me fa akonya say akonya is so abo abaso I don't stop listening to you me oba me officer ewia
wow
masum vitie o sa enti o boy ejuma nyame inshallah
amen we say ask prof if he will be willing to take any advisory role in government.
Me ya Ghana ni.
Yes.
The person me boa wa my.
Yes.
To me pa cho kwan bia. Say a prakra na me pro officer.
E dey aboa my na. You do that. Wow. Obi tell the boy from Sofo line that we the uni boys at Santase congratulate him. In the way of your story, Opoko Areni. I'm Elder Tony Bao, a presiding elder, PIWC in Dansoman. Elder, good afternoon to you and thanks for doing the listening. And the prof, yeah, better ask, we wish you well. Obewo Ghana for some time.
Until the end of the month.
Okay. But at least the across the UK, are there colleague lecturers or monso at the India University, say be a professors near there?
Yeah, sure. Brunel, there's one other guy who is a professor, Professor David Sapon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He's into business management. He's even flying down BB Kakrentia or Beba, I think this weekend. Yeah. And I think the other lecturers are more Brunel. Your other associate professors or more other universities.
Oh, okay.
As I was saying, you're interested a bit me a creative database.
Yeah.
On mine, as my organization
experts around the world.
Organization be I may take you over, but that's the first thing I do. You create electronic database. It is you hear something on finance. You search then the names pop up. Ghana for airborne.
Wow. Is it the system in Ghana ain't create consciously create that link? I be easily mobile back to come and help. That system is not there.
Anna been swa yanso yamboa ho.
Okay.
Sabin previous then I yanso ya. For example, when you do our research, obi amamonsa can be.
There be.
Intimate canon so you say we two ajinamo for now we two so
that's true.
Like then I yanso bet me aboa. I think it's about creating the awareness. And yasha say in here. Inti yanton koso maybe I will be in your program you can have a segment be like you discuss like we find a research paper segment. Research when I buy within a month or a week a boa Ghana. You discuss, you call the experts.
That's interesting. It's an interesting idea. We'll take that up. Yeah, that's a prof. Yamin Shao.
Fantastic.
Ekosiisen 94.